Hello and welcome back to Motivation Audio Lab. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Let me ask you a question. Does your technology serve you, or do you serve it? For so many of us, our phones and laptops have become sources of constant, low-grade anxiety. We feel a phantom buzz in our pocket. We feel an urge to scroll through feeds we don't even enjoy. Our attention is fractured, and our focus is stolen. Today, we're not just going to talk about managing distractions. We're going to talk about a philosophy that can give you back control. It's called digital minimalism. Let's begin. Think about your digital life as a room. For most people, that room is filled to the ceiling with clutter. Every new app, every social media account, every newsletter subscription is another piece of furniture, another trinket, another box piled high. It's noisy, it's chaotic, and it's impossible to think clearly in that room. You feel overwhelmed because you are overwhelmed. The world's most brilliant engineers have designed these technologies to be addictive, to hijack your brain's reward systems and keep you coming back for more. Trying to use a little less is like trying to stay dry in a rainstorm without an umbrella. It's a battle of willpower you are designed to lose. Digital minimalism, a term popularized by author Cal Newport, offers a different approach. It's a philosophy of technology use in which you focus your online time on a small number of carefully selected and optimized activities that strongly support things you value and then happily miss out on everything else. It's not about hating technology. It's about moving from a state of mindless consumption to intentional use. It's the art of knowing how much is just enough. Today, we'll walk through a practical, three-step guide to applying this philosophy and decluttering that noisy room in your mind. Our first step is the most radical and the most powerful. It's called the 30-day digital declutter. I want you to take a look at the technologies in your life, particularly the ones that feel optional: social media apps, news feeds, video streaming sites, games. Now, for the next 30 days, you are going to take a break from them. All of them. This isn't forever. It's a temporary reset. This process does two crucial things. First, it breaks the cycle of addiction. The first week might feel strange. You will feel bored. You'll feel that itch to scroll. This is a withdrawal symptom, and it's a sign that the process is working. Second, it gives you the space to rediscover what you actually value. You'll find yourself reading more books, going for walks, having deeper conversations. You will rediscover what brings you genuine satisfaction, not just cheap distraction. This 30-day period of solitude from the digital noise is the essential foundation. It's like clearing all the clutter out of that noisy room so you can finally see the floor plan and decide what truly belongs. After your 30-day break, you move to step 2, the intentional reintroduction. This is where the real work begins. You are not going to simply re-download all of your old apps. Instead, you will become a strict gatekeeper for your attention. For every technology you consider bringing back into your life, you must ask yourself one critical question. Does this technology directly and significantly support something I deeply value? A vague answer like, "It helps me stay connected," is not good enough. You need to be specific. For example, you might value your connection with a small group of close friends. Does scrolling through a feed of 1,000 people support that value? Probably not. But perhaps using a messaging app in a dedicated group chat does. If a technology passes this test, you then must ask the second question. How will I use this technology to maximize its value and minimize its harm? Let's take a practical example. Say you are an artist, and you value seeing the work of other artists for inspiration. You might decide that Instagram supports this value. But Instead of re-downloading the app on your phone, you might set a rule. I will only use Instagram on my computer browser for 20 minutes every Saturday morning. This rule allows you to get all the value, the artistic inspiration, with almost none of the harm, the endless, mindless scrolling in every spare moment. You are transforming the technology from a source of addictive distraction into a focused, intentional tool. You do this for every single app and service. What makes the cut stays. What doesn't is gone for good. You will be shocked by how little you actually miss. If you're finding this guide helpful, let me know in the comments. What is the one app you feel steals most of your attention? And please, consider subscribing to Motivation Audio Lab for more guides on taking back control. Our third and final step is about curating the digital environment for the tools that make the cut. This is the mindful configuration. The goal is to make your technology less appealing and less demanding. The first and most powerful action you can take is to turn off all non-essential notifications on your phone. Every buzz, every ping is an interruption that breaks your focus. Go into your settings and be ruthless. The only notifications you truly need are from calls or messages from real people. Your second action is to organize your phone's home screen. Move all the distracting apps off the first page and into a folder on the second page. This adds a layer of friction. You have to consciously swipe and tap to get to them. A third powerful technique is to turn your phone's screen to grayscale. A colorful, vibrant screen is exciting to our brains. A dull, gray screen is not. It turns your phone from a vibrant slot machine into a boring, functional tool. Finally, apply these principles to your work life. Don't leave your email open all day. Instead, set specific blocks of time, say, at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. to check and process your inbox. The rest of the time, it should be closed. You are batching your shallow work so it doesn't contaminate your deep work. By carefully curating your digital space, you are designing an environment where focus is the path of least resistance. So let's recap our practical guide to digital minimalism. Step 1. The 30-day digital declutter. To reset your brain and rediscover your values. Step 2. The intentional reintroduction to become a strict gatekeeper of your attention. And step 3. The mindful configuration. To design an environment that promotes focus, not distraction. This philosophy is not about rejecting technology. It's about rejecting the idea that technology should have total control over our time and attention. It's about choosing a life of intention and focus over a life of mindless reaction. Your one simple action for today is to go into your phone's settings and turn off the notifications for one app that constantly distracts you. Just one. That is your first step toward reclaiming your mind. Thank you for joining me in this experiment. We've just laid out the blueprint for a more focused and peaceful digital life. In our next session, we'll dive into the science of building habits that actually last. Until then, be well.